Right, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Rakar Kadash.
Double honors unto our apostles and elders at Great Millstone and rule well. Salutations unto the elect Akim throughout the four corners of the earth that's kicking this truth and sincerity and in truth, hastening unto the second coming of our Lord Yahweh Shar. Alright? So what we're gonna get into, man, it's gonna be it's not gonna be a calling out, but we getting on, setting the record straight on some things in Israel, man. Because you got a lot of cats out here that they're not sticking to the doctrine. You got a lot of people that's coming up against the doctrine, or really, what I want to get into, Salakia, is this guy, what's his name, Atazawamya, who was formerly of Great Millstone. All right, saying one thing that he said that I want to get into is he said that us here at GMS, we go around and start a drama with other people. All right, which what we do is everything is set for the defense of the gospel. All right, when we see somebody going just like you with your woman in public, all right, and somebody comes up and they address her, you're gonna do what? You're gonna protect her. All right, so that's the same thing we do with this truth, man. When we see somebody disrespecting the truth or going off in the scriptures, our job is to get on it, man. Not to let it pass like Christians do and say you can do whatever, you can be a homosexual and you can still be saved. Or, that's not what we're here for, man. We're going to set the record straight on all these different damnable heresies that these people are coming out on, all right?
Part of this truth is knowing that wisdom is a woman, so the brother using that as an analogy is right on, it's perfect, because when it comes to wisdom, or your woman, if you her protector, so wisdom is our woman, as we are the woman to the husband, which is Yahweh Shai, and that's what he does for us. He protects us. So when it comes to wisdom, we protect wisdom because that's our woman as servants of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. So once you treat her wrong, we like, hold up, we ain't having that shit. We have no choice but to protect her. We're not faking the funk. We serious about the situation. It's not like I'm gonna protect my woman because this is what I got. We don't have a choice, man. If you love Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, you love wisdom, and you want to protect wisdom because you don't want it to be tainted, man. It all comes down to it being tainted and used wrongfully, man. Okay? I did have that precept if you did want it,
bro. Yeah, you go ahead, bro.
It says, Philippians 1:15, some indeed preach Hamashiach even of envy and strife, and some also of goodwill.
Yeah, some also of goodwill, all right? Teaching of goodwill is what? You bringing the truth out no matter what, man. You're doing it because that's what Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai said. So, when we correcting somebody, we're not doing it to be contentious. We're not doing it for strife. We're doing it because things have to be set right, man.
Yeah.
That's the goodwill. That's setting things right, not letting it pass. Or what they do with envy and strife, they get mad at certain men that come straight out and tell men how it is.
Well, if we don't say nothing, then who will?
Who's going to say something, man? Because Esau don't care. Esau going to let you do what you want to do. But that's why the Most High said, we're all throughout the world, man. Doing the same thing, setting the record straight, man. Because Esau jacked up a lot of shit. Esau brought in his own philosophies, his own doctrines. So guess what? You got everybody else following what Esau is doing, and they're not following what we're doing, man. Well, really, it's what Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai wants you to do. That's at the end of the day, because it's not about us, it's bigger than us, but we are to do our job. He chose able men. He didn't choose men that's going to, let just be pussyfied and let things go. We have to check it, man. That's how. Because if we don't, then we're not servants of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, period. The scriptures tell us that.
That's it. Yeah, it don't matter if it cuts off or not. Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 26 says, for among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as he that setteth snares.
It says, for for among my people are found wicked men. Now, this is talking about our people, like Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. This is today's Israelites, not the Jew rats, not these Japhites, Edomites. No, it's talking about us, our people. They're found wicked men. So that proves, that's another part that proves that there can be wicked of Israel. All right? Go ahead, bro.
They set a trap, they catch men as their cages full of birds, so are the houses full of deceit. Therefore they are become great and waxen rich. They are waxen fat, they shine, yea, they overpass the deeds of the wicked.
Yeah, because for one, the law, statutes, and commandments was given unto us. This is something that I want to get as well. And in the book of Sirach, you hold it as an oracle. But you have our people, like you have like niggas like him, you know, people like Nate, you know, all these different sects that know that they know the scriptures, all right, but they're not using it the right way, man. That's more wicked than Esau, because this ain't for Esau, man. The Most High gave this to us to hold near and dear. It says, when you get wisdom, hold it tight. But you got our people, they're bringing in wisdom, but they're using it wickedly, man. They're making merchandise of the people. They're bending up the scriptures. They're quote unquote trying to change the breakdown. No, they are trying to change the breakdowns on prophecies. Like the mark of the beast is a big prophecy that's going to come to pass on a mass scale. But you have them changing our people. They're changing the breakdown of the mark of the beast when it's obvious what it is when you get into it, man.
It comes down to like the scriptures when they had the traditions of men. That wasn't the original customs, all right, the ways to do it, because like the brother was saying, they bringing in their own way of doing things, which goes into the traditions of men, all right? And if you're following after the traditions of men, guess what? You're not following after the standard of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, because this whole book, it tells you, I believe it's in Timothy, that this is also an instruction, you know, that the scriptures is an instruction, as well as edification, as well as reproving and rebuking and correction and doctrine, but also instruction. So it's instructing you and guiding you on the way to handle things. All right, so if you bring in your own way, thinking you can box with the Lord, all right, or thinking you can outsmart the Most High, all right, that's going to bring in your own way of doing things, and that ain't how the Lord run His company. He don't do that.
Yeah,
you know?
I got this quick precept. Romans 1:25 says, "Who changed the truth of the Most High Yahweh into a lie, and worship and serve the creature more than their Creator."
Yeah, because bringing in your own way of doing things, you got people looking up to how you doing things, giving you praise, giving you glory, opposed to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. If I run my company a certain way and I go away and leave it in your hands and you just change everything, and people like the way you change because you make things easier, you make things more comfortable, but people coming in late, you're not doing anything about it. They calling in, they stealing from the cafeteria or whatever, you know, they not paying for the food that they get, and all of that is more chaotic, but it's easier, more comfortable for them because they're no longer under order. You know what I'm saying? And our people, they love when things are out of order because they get to do what they want. But that ain't how the Lord, hey, he'll just say he's not the author of confusion, and let all things be done decently in order. Period.
Yes. Verse 28, Jeremiah 5:28 says, "They are waxing fat, they shine, yea, they overpass the deeds of the wicked. They judge not the cause of the fatherless."
Yeah, you're not. No, you go ahead, finish it.
"Yet they prosper, and the right of the needy do they not judge."
So it says, read from the beginning again. It says that
It says they are waxing fat, they shine, yea, they overpass the deeds of the wicked. They judge not the cause. They judge not the cause.
Right, they're not. When you see look, our people out here hurting, man. The people need to eat. This is what they need to be eating. You're supposed to protect them, man. You're supposed to really comfort them through the scriptures, man. Our people, we got wicked men amongst Israel that's not doing their job, man. But yet they want salvation. You got to do your job, man. You got to protect the fatherless because our people they're gone out here, man. So yes, every time we see some wicked type of or some damnable heresy or some wickedness going on, yes, we're supposed to say something, man. We're watchmen. We see all these things, and it says we have heard, therefore we believe. That's the same thing with sin. I mean, therefore we speak. It's a lot here. We've heard, therefore we speak. We've seen, and we got to speak on it too, man. We see prophecies going on. Some brothers might miss the prophecy in the news. Your job is to bring it out and like, oh, okay, yeah. No, that's beautiful. That's forward in prophecy, man. Okay, but you got people that's not doing their job, man. What do you have the scriptures for if you're not gonna not want to do your job, man?
Hey, it kind of reminded me. My niece was painting the castle today, and she had eyes on every side of the castle, to my knowledge, you know. And I'm like, oh, yeah, you gotta have the watchman. So with that, if one person missed something, the other person picks it up, and it helps notify the other person that's on the other side, so everybody know what's going on. That's why you got to be on one accord. That's why all your prophecies got to be right. You can't have people in the same sect but looking for different prophecies, because it's not going to help as far as the information or everybody being informed, because you're looking for different things. You know, we look for the mark of the beast, you know, the RFID chip. We know that that's coming. But if you got some people saying it's Christianity, and they putting all their focus and bringing out lessons on it being Christianity, but they bringing out lessons on it being the mark of the beast, and they bringing out lessons on it being embargo, it's too much confusion. It's like, we supposed to be waking up the elect through Yahweh Shai, but what do they go to, you know? So everything got to be on one accord, and what one brother catches, another brother can be informed by it just by being on one accord.
Hey, because what we said on the highway, we said that, you know, somebody needs to hear this, man. You know, it don't matter what. You might think it's something small, but hey, the spirit is on you to do a lesson on it and bring it out. Do it, man. Somebody needs to hear that, man. You know, somebody that's already, you know, in the knowledge, or somebody that's coming up, or just somebody that's randomly watching the video. They need to hear that, man. It says, what good is hope? Having knowledge and keeping it to yourself. You know.
That's right. As far as that brother Malak Shar, in this case is, he's treading a line deceptively to the point it looks like he's sincere on what he says, but at the end of the day, he is malicious and he's soft. You know what I'm saying? He's mad at what the apostles' decision makings are. He's mad at the judgment that came down on him. He's still salty about the brother being over the camp in the Carolinas. He's still salty about a lot of that, whether he admitted it or not. He's being malicious about his teachings at this point, because it just took him a while to come out. It took him a while to shed how he really feels. Now a lot of his videos, just like the video the brother talking about, it reminded me of the video he came out with recently. I only watched like 2 minutes of it. I didn't even watch that long, but he basically was talking about that GMS talks about, yeah, fuck your family and this and that, and yeah, you're supposed to. And then there somebody in the comment board, anybody that agree with this numbskull is going to go down with him. Talking about, yeah, you got to handle your business. What did Peter say to Yahweh Shai? We have denied family. We have denied our lives for you. What gift do we get? What do you think he's telling you that he's done? You know what I'm saying? When the apostle said, you know, if you into being a family man, you ain't right. They're not saying that you just not supposed to have a family. And he's just like, fuck it, everybody have their lot in what they do. You know what I'm saying? He's just being malicious. He's just trying to find hot points that the apostles say, that he can say, look at what they do, look at what they do, and look at what they say. Not really trying to take and heed of what the message they're trying to get across. If you out here doing the work and you're more of a family man, you know what I'm saying? If you're saying I need to take a year off because I just got married, or I'm trying to get this 401k, or I'm trying to get this college situation for my daughter and things like that, then you ain't in the right spirit. So that's what they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because we all got families and things like that, man. Or really, if you're getting married, oh, I'm about to get married, that's what the fuck you getting married for. You know what I'm saying? When America's about to be destroyed. You know what I'm saying? Why are you getting a family when you know America's about to be destroyed? If you got a family, if you got your little skabooty woo, whatever you want to call it, and you dealing with her, then she becomes pregnant, that's just how the game goes. But if you're in the spirit of looking for, I need about 3 kids, I need to get this raised, I need to make sure my daughter go to Disneyland, my son go to Disneyland, and all that, you're in the wrong spirit, man. Like, you need to be focused on doing the work. Everything else comes. Everything else is a bone that the Lord is allowed to you. You're not supposed to be having any type of energy toward anything else but to serve the Lord. Everything else is recreational. A family is recreational at this point. The Lord said, can you get that in Corinthians in chapter 7? I believe when the Lord, Paul said, basically it's best to be a eunuch. You see what I'm saying? So why, you know what I'm saying, why when the apostles say that it goes to the point that you thinking they're saying just fuck, if you got a family and you in the truth, fuck you. I got a family. You know what I'm saying? The apostles been in my home. Elder brothers been in my home. You know what I'm saying? I understand what's going on. I ain't like I'm like, oh, my woman's here. You got to hire a woman because my apostle's here and he hates families. You know? It's just that you niggas just looking for hot points just to spew out your madness, because him in particular, he's just mad and jealous at his judgment that came down on him because he's a soft-ass nigga, man. And the subject and hot points come out just proves further even more how soft he is.
Yeah.
You know? That's some old bitch-ass shit. Fuck your family. Fuck all that, man. Because your family's salvation depends on how much work you put in. If you really care about your family, you'll get your ass, stop acting like you couldn't stand up to do the work and you want to ride in your fucking vehicle in solitude where nobody checks your ass. You didn't want to hit the highways and byways. You know what I'm saying? You would have sat in a chair on the highways and byways and did the work. You know what I'm saying? There's people that have been out doing the work with no legs and shit. You know what I'm saying? There's people out there with injuries. Shit, I still have had plantar fasciitis, and I still go out there. I just bought shoes that'll compensate for me standing up. You know what I'm saying? That you gonna do what you gotta fucking do. You know what I'm saying? Here it is. You're denied the Lord his rightful duty behind your health, but you want to deny your family for the Lord. You fucking selfish. Trying to come off as considerate. You know what I'm saying? You won't go out there because you want to stay healthy and you worry about your health, but you wouldn't deny your family for the Lord. You see what I'm saying? You'll neglect the Lord of his work, but you wouldn't neglect your family. You know what I'm saying? You're carnal. You're in the world. That's just all it is. You're a soft bitch-ass nigga. When shit hits the fan and people got to rely on you when it's wartime, you're not going to be reliable. You're just going to be a pantry for Edomites to eat off of. You know what I'm saying? Who are you? You ain't no warrior. We're at war right now. Your ass talking about, you know, maybe we need to put more salt in the rations because you're starting to complain and don't think that's right. Nigga, they eating. Shut the fuck up. Go sharpen your sword up, man. All that whining, crying, and bitching indirectly because you're jealous or mad because of how you've been treated. Get over it. Even if the judgment came down wrong on you, get over it. Get the job done. Stop bitching, man. God damn, all you scoffers. You get mad because you get kicked out for some odd reason, you want to bitch. You know what I'm saying? Acting like you being manly. Man, take your lick, man. You know? That's it.
I'm going to start at 6. That's the hell of a point right here. 1 Corinthians 7:6, it says, but I speak this by permission and not of commandment. Because there's things that the apostles bring out by permission.
Yeah, the apostle said don't deal with the nigga woman.
Yeah, kind.
You know what I'm saying? Say if you got nigga on you ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Like, what, do that mean that we wrong for having Jake women? You know what I'm saying? If you're spiritual, you can understand what they're getting at. You know what I'm saying? If you're spiritual, you understand what they're getting at. All right? It's clear. You know, there's a lot of things that brothers do that may seem simple or may seem taboo, but you're not wicked. Do you hit the highways and byways? At the end of the day, it's a real question. If a brother's doing anything and I got a problem, I call the apostles. They ask, is he paying his sights? Okay, is he hitting the highways and byways?
God.
You know what I'm saying? Then it's like, really, you can't complain about a thing. But there's like in between things, but that's the main premise of if a man is a man of the Lord or not.
The weightier matters, bro. It
Yeah.
comes down. It's not.
And you been fickle about little shit.
Yeah.
About little shit. Talking about the apostles. These brothers that come out with lessons day in and day out. Are they right in any particular little area in their life? Do they do things the right way? You know what I'm saying? We're having discussions about things now that we need to do as brothers and toward each other and toward other. We're not perfect. So when you catch us in our imperfections, basically you're trying to sit there and say, hey, look at them. Everything that they taught ain't right because look what they do. That little thing right there.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, that's what he's basically trying to do. All the revelations that the apostles bring out from Ezra to Daniel that your ass can't break down. All the intensity and fire that they have for being on the highways and byways, non-stop, feeding the flock, putting up videos, not in their trucks on the streets and in their houses also. You know what I'm saying? But they're out there non-stop, aged men. You know what I'm saying? And well, look at what they do. So now you want to call, you know, that got me fired up. I didn't want to listen to it. You just follow suit of another scoffer. Want to call everybody out there name possible just so called. You got the fucking nerve, man. You wouldn't even be here. You wouldn't even be of relevance. You just putting a microscope under your fucking incompetence so the Lord can really fuck you up. The Bible says, touch not mine anointed. David had the integrity to, even though he was getting slandered and disrespected by Saul, he still didn't fuck over Saul. So if you got a problem with the apostles, at the end of the day, you still shouldn't slander them. You know what I'm saying? Because they're anointed. So why would you do that?
Yeah.
Why don't you just stay in your own lane, do what you do, and let them say what they just don't, they wrong for this one, but I'm not gonna say nothing about it out of respect of not only respect of them, because the Most High anointed them, but the respect of order of the truth for the truth's sake. Because you can damage the way people perceive the truth and how people perceive prophets.
Yep.
Because if somebody see any prophet do something wrong, then I don't want to listen to him. I don't want to listen to him. The brother could be bringing out heat, but he's just fucking human. But the apostles ain't do nothing wrong because your ass is soft, man.
Yeah.
You know?
It's beautiful you brought up that point because Saul even asked him to kill him. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't want to die by the hands of a woman. But he you still did it, even though he, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Saul suffered his ass.
Anointed, man.
Yeah, and Saul tried to kill him. The apostles ain't even trying to kill you right now, man. They just put down judgment on you, and now you want to slander them.
It shows a flaw in character, niggas.
You know, a flaw. You just turned your back.
Yeah.
That just showed that you are done. You're finished. You decided.
Yeah.
You made your choice.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? If the apostles got, Most High forbid that anything happened to me, that to the point that they're doing me, hey, go to the back. Goodbye. Go to the apostles do anything to me, I'm not gonna be in this, even if I think I'm right. I'm not touching that because the gospel is more important than how the fuck I feel. I was treated. You know what I'm saying? I get on there and I start slandering them or bringing out information. That affects the gospel.
because they're bringing it out on an elite level. And the first thing you do to anybody to discredit their work is you discredit them.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You call them liars and thieves, and main thing you say they're crazy. You know what I'm saying? But then he's not saying that, but that's the the ultimate thing. But you discredit their character. Once you discredit their character, you discredit their work.
Basically, you're slandering.
You know? Yeah. Once you slander their character, then a random listener said, "Oh, that's whatever name you came up from behind me," and he could be coming out with a fire lesson, non-related to whatever you say his character is, and it could be edifying to that brother, but you want to slander him. You know what I'm saying? The apostles let you live. The apostles let you live. You know what I'm saying? They ain't come out on videos on you and this and that. You just getting mad because whoever brother that's getting on you right now, like the brother got on somebody. I would say I can agree. It was harder than I would come down on somebody. But this nigga got on there and he's defending the 2/3. He's defending the nigga. Talking about you shouldn't talk to them like that. You're wrong, and this is why you're wrong. But they're 2/3, so you really can't say shit. You gotta know your fuck. You're not knowing to shut the fuck up. Now you should say, brother, you should lighten up a little bit, brother. Try to ease your words. You know what I'm saying? We have problems with that. This brother, he was harsh with his language at a point. It's like, I ain't sit there and say why he's out there edifying or teaching or do a lesson on him to sit there and say this why this brother ain't right and he shouldn't be doing this. And because at the end of the day, this brother out here doing the work. They're not. Now, we could tune it up later on, but I'm not going to sit here and discredit his work because that is over him cursing that person out. Maybe he said that you called up Israel and say he could have called her wicked. But I'm not gonna sit there and say, look, hey brother, you done enough. Fall back. You done enough. I'm sorry for this. No, man, you're fucking 2/3. You ain't fighting a good fight. Some things are more important. Now there's things that you fix along the way, but the truth is more important than, like the brother said, they worship the creature more than the creator. Alright? He all into himself and what's best for him and what's best for his family. Your family should be just a natural instinct of taking care of so you can get into doing the truth. You should be setting your table up right so you don't have to take care of your family. If you got to take care of your family, it don't take much money, man. It don't take that much money where you're just preoccupied with your fucking family unless you're doing Valentine's Day, Disney World, amusement parks and holidays and this. Now you gotta fucking work doubles and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta keep it up.
Unless you got like some type of random financial burden. And then when you work and you do your thing, you might come up on some bones, you know what I'm saying, to the point you could go to Disneyland and go here and go there real quick and then double back. Brothers do it all the time. Oh, my people were doing something off in Texas. Oh, off in Texas? I already know. Yeah, I'll be down there in a few days. Whoop, whoop. I go over there. But my energy be all about the brothers. It was just a good reason for me to come down there, and that's what it was.
Yep.
Family ain't, man, fuck that, man. What the fuck they gonna do when it's wartime? They're relying on us. Why would you invest? You're preparing for war. You're not wasting. You're working on meals so your family loves the way they can eat their food and become nutritious more than practicing on your aim for when the fucking enemy comes. That's what the fuck you're doing. You're working on your culinary and your knitting, working on your knitting and shit. You know what I'm saying? The little Billy needs to learn how to knit. No, little Billy ain't gonna last to knit.
Yeah.
If your ass don't put your priorities right. But you go ahead, brother.
You finish this?
Yeah. Finish that real quick.
Okay. 1 Corinthians 7:6. But I speak this by permission and not of commandment.
It's not a commandment, but it's good, very good advice. All right.
Yeah. Like the 3 videos a week. It's not scriptural, but that's very good advice.
It's very good advice. It's help you be productive. What is your goal? Oh, man, see, I got a family. You can't be slowing me down with my woman. Look, your woman leave you behind, true. Fuck them. They slowing you down. That's what that means.
Yeah.
You know?
For I would that all men were even as I myself, but every man had this proper gift of the Most High, one after this manner and another after that.
Yeah.
I'll make a comment on what you said.
They got, you go ahead, brother. Speak on it. They got the other one.
You know, and now, like the brother was saying, you know, if you cutting off time my family. Well, look, I'm gonna put it like this: if you getting that type of spirit and you've been in the truth, and you getting that spirit, oh no, I got a family and this and that. Well, you don't believe for real anyway, then, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead. We don't. They know the Most High don't need you, man. Like, Most High ain't begging your ass to be here. He ain't begging you to teach the right thing. He told us. He gave us commandment. And that's it.
You ain't shit.
Yeah.
Basically, think
Who the
you
hell are you?
somebody.
He said he can raise up stones. Like we can be replaced if we don't do our job, man. So what make you, nigga? You ain't nobody special, man.
Trying to get on somebody. You know what I'm saying? My daughter just ran up there and told her, you know, go to the back. You know? When a woman's in the back, hear me going off about, hey, fuck them. You know, like, with what? What? Because at the end of the day, my woman, not all women, because women are fucking fickle and they're selfish. You know what I'm saying? But if my woman would prefer me to do the work, because she's a so-called believer type of deal, right? So if I'm not doing things, you know, she'd become worried. Because at the end of the day, your family should know that salvation relies on you. So if you're not doing the work, why are you in the highways today? We got to get out of here. We ain't going to get salvation if you don't hit the highways. You the man, get us out of here. If a woman don't want to deal with you, you know what I'm saying? What is it? He said, I got to, what the Lord told him, oh, I got to bury my people. He said, let the dead bury the dead. That's a whole death in the family.
Yeah.
You know, let the dead bury the dead. Come your ass on, man.
Back.
Yeah, come on, man. They got that. Let them handle that, man. You know,
Yeah,
let's go. The fuck are you talking about? Where's the problem? You know what it is? You're soft, and you're really not. You're soft and you're vindictive. You know, you just want to get your lick back, and it's just digging you into a hole that you can't get out of. All right, you had something that you was holding.
I had a couple precepts.
All right, I want him to get this one, and I'll let you just get out your onslaught.
1 Corinthians 7:29. But this I say, brethren, the time is short.
The time is short. This is not the time, like Ecclesiastes, was it chapter 3 or chapter?
Yep.
Yeah, it says, you know, it's time
season.
time season for everything. Time to gather and the time to refrain from gathering.
Got it.
You know,
It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none.
yeah, you shouldn't even be in a family man mode. But if you're there, then you're there. Okay.
And they that weep as though they wept not, and they that rejoice as though they rejoice not, and they that buy as though they possess not.
Yeah, whatever you got, you know, it's just there. But your main focus is to do the work,
Bro,
you know?
what did he tell the rich guy? He was like, yeah, he said, how do I inherit everlasting life? You do this, you do this, you do that. Well, all that I do. He said, yeah, but you lack it that one. Go and sell everything you have and give to the poor. Oh, nah, I can't do that. I can't do that.
You got to give up your life. You got to give up everything that you really appreciate. It's, you know what I'm saying? The commandments aren't hard to do, but they are hard to do. But to really give up everything, you know, you get your Colin Kaepernick on type of deal.
Yeah.
You know, which, you know, fuck Colin Kaepernick, you know, but what he's doing is through the spirit, because he's creating the vision, and he's creating a situation to where the devil got to show his horns. You know? So you go ahead.
It's, Matthew, the book of Matthew, chapter 12, and verse 46. Says, while he yet talked to the people, behold, his mother and his brethren stood without, desiring to speak with them. Then one said unto him, Behold, thy mother and thy brethren stand without, desiring to speak with thee. But he answered and said unto him that told him, Who is my mother, and who are my brethren? And he stretched forth his hand toward his disciples and said, Behold, my mother and my brethren. For whosoever shall do the will of my Father, which is in heaven, the same as my brother and my sister and my mother.
So the apostles are not saying, you know, fuck your family, but they're saying fuck your family. That's what they mean by that. You know what I'm saying? They're not saying you curse them out, you fully disrespect them to the utmost. You know, you come home, your woman cook you food, and you smack the table, smack her, kick your kid in the stomach, and then go in the back and go study. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Lord comes first and double tiger punch your daughter in the face and shit. That's not what it's talking about. It's talking about basically you putting the truth before them. That's what it's talking about. It just came out forward and stern and straight to the point. You get offended just because you're soft, man. That's the only thing I could get from this guy. It's just he's soft. He talks soft.
You are,
you know,
Popeye's biscuit.
He don't have no passion. I'm not even a forward person. I'm a direct person, but I'm not a person that is just I'm just not like, you know, there's brothers out there. I'm like, God damn, like, you know, like I'd be like, I can't even come at a person like that. That's an automatic fight for me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have nothing to say about it. I appreciate it because I'd be like, damn, I need to learn some tips like that. You know, one brother, I always, me and brother joke about the brother Chi-Town, Jeremiah, man.
Yeah.
You know, Jeremiah, you know, he's right on, hey, straight to the gun, no games. You know, so, and nothing wrong with no brother spirits, man. The brother is not disrespectful, is straight on point. The brother never did nothing wicked.
Yeah.
Can't say anything about the brother because he don't move how you move, but you just super soft. You know what I'm saying?
Super soaker soft.
Super soaker soft.
You
You
show
know?
you show more respect to your carnal parents than you would to men of the Lord.
Yeah,
Because our parents are full blown wicked. You know, we have to respect them because of the commandments, of course. But you still, you don't want to
You
respect
put your parents before the truth.
Exactly.
Your parents would tell your ass to get off the highway and you'll do it.
My mom said,
You know, your woman probably told your ass to get off the highways. You know, and you try to blame it on your back. You know, hey, the Spirit just brought that up. You know?
This is Philippians chapter 3 and verse 7. It says, but what things were gained to me, those I counted loss for Hamashiach. Yea, doubtless, and I count all things but loss for the excellency of the knowledge of Hamashiach Yahushua my Lord, for whom I have suffered the loss of all things, and do count them but dung that I may win Hamashiach.
Paul was a eunuch. He really said fuck her family.
He was strong in the mind, trust me.
Yeah. You
He
know?
was on fire, man.
Yeah, he said he really said fuck her family. He ain't wanted no parts of it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't like he had to disrespect it to not. You know what I'm saying? He ain't have to say fuck all y'all, I'll kill all y'all right now. That's not what it is saying. When he say fuck her family, it's like I'm not dealing with it. You know what I'm saying? To be a eunuch is the same fuck a family. Fuck your legacy, your genealogy, all that. You know? It's just the more direct way of saying it. Fuck a family, be a eunuch. That's you know? But you just trying to find something to argue about to make yourself seem right. And anybody, I put curses on anybody that don't take proper you know, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna advise whoever hear this guy, be circumspect, have balance, and do your research. But if you just blindly follow this guy, I pray that you go down with him in a horrible fashion. You know, I pray the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahshai engulfs you in the flames with this individual. You know, I advise you to repent. I advise you to be circumspect. I advise you to think for yourself. You know. Just like the apostles tell us, think for yourself. Be the church of Berea. You know, the brother, the nigga comes up with some points, and it seemed like he's on point because he know the scriptures. He's real witty with the scriptures.
So did the devil.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so does Satan. You know what I'm saying? And the points you be having is valid, but it's used at the fucking wrong time, man. Or used at the wrong time. You know? What'd you say?
A tale spoken out of season.
Yeah. You know, you just using to get your lick back. Hey, you're going to have to chill out with the eating right now. You know? We have to, we're speaking.
It says, and be found in him, not having my own righteousness, which is of the law, but that which is through the faith of Hamashiach, the righteousness which is of the Most High by faith. This is Jeremiah chapter 9 and verse 4. It says, take ye heed every one of his neighbor, and trust ye not in any brother. For every brother will utterly supplant, and every neighbor will walk with slanders. And they will deceive every one his neighbor, and will not speak the truth. They have taught their tongue to speak lies, and weary themselves to commit iniquity, man.
They weary themselves to commit iniquity. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't do things the proper way. Nobody's acting like they're perfect. They're just frank about what they gotta do. You know, you're not on the highways, man. And that's vital toward the flock. All that, I ain't gotta be. Why you don't got no passion for the people out here, man? The Lord sent us the publicans and sinners. You ain't running to none of them like you gonna honk your horn. Hey, you know about the Bible? Hey, come here, let me, meet me at the truck stop. You know that shit, and you ain't doing nowhere near that. That's just a fucking dumbass scenario I came up with. But you're not out there fighting. There's people out there that need that, like the brother said, the people out there need that food. They need to eat. You're on a truck driving because you're back. And you could have came up with all kind of inventions. That's where all these inventions come about. The person said, I need to get somewhere, but I ain't got no legs. They came up with the wheelchair. You got all this knowledge, but your ass can't come up with a way that you can stand outside or be outside pushing the gospel because you're back. You know what I'm saying? And it's really bad for your back to fucking drive. That, you know what I'm saying? That's really bad for your back.
You shouldn't be driving. You shouldn't be laying down. You shouldn't be sitting up. You shouldn't be doing nothing.
Anybody that got an injury to something, they either work it out, they stretch it, things of that nature. You don't sit there and become idle to it. You full of shit, man.
That nigga just need a reason to get out, man.
You can't baby it.
The first thing you did was taking a job of employment that takes you off from the highways for a very, very long time. That's truck driving, man.
Money is a defense. Well, yeah, of course. But that don't mean stop doing the work.
Yeah.
You know? Like, man, we all deal with ailments, man.
Y'all about Shimon Shah is a defense, man.
Paul could have just said, man, I done got stoned. I done got stripes. I done had enough, Lord.
Paul had an affliction, and it's a thorn in his side, man. It could have been cancer or anything.
He had every reason to not, but he still did it. He still did it because it had to be done, man.
Yeah. You go ahead, brother.
This is Sirach 4:28. Strive for truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee.
Yeah. And you could be doing lessons, but you're supposed to be doing truth, strive for truth and sincerity. If you can get up on the highways, don't make an excuse to say, oh, it's my back, so you can go and do a trucking job, so you can get out there and don't have to be out there. You know what I'm saying? And make money for your family. You know, I pray your woman cheat on your ass, man, because that's what happens to a lot of truckers, man. You're going to be out there, and then Tony down the street, John Bones Jones, going to be boning your woman while your ass is on headed to fucking Columbus, Ohio on your truck route, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened to a lot of truck drivers, man. I've almost took that route, but I consider the truth first, man. You know what I'm saying? That's saying fuck your family. You know? That's what that means. It don't mean just fucking HBK sidekick your woman in the face when you get off of work. That's not what that's talking about, man. This is talking about get out that spirit of being a family man. If you're a family man, you gotta take care of your woman. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take care of your child. Don't be neglecting. But if the scripture said your woman that would not have her, could often give her a bill to divorce. If it's coming in the way of the truth, you gotta sever ties. You gotta sever ties, man, and separate yourself from the two, man. You know, you gotta be able to say fuck your wife, fuck your kid. Like if they been a nuisance to you and you can't do the work because if you can't be here for me on this and you can't do nothing for me on Valentine's Day, well fuck y'all, man. I'm out of here. Yeah. So what the fuck is wrong with that, man? You know, for the Most High. For the Most High makes you a bad person because you put the Most High before your family. That's just like you soft ass niggas think you a woman should put their child before their husband. You got that same mindset. Out of order, man.
It's 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 4. It says, "No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life." It says that he may please him, but have chosen him to be a soldier. So we don't get all into that.
Yeah.
You know, we deal with it, you know, because we do have families, but like the brother said, man, we cut that shit off. You know, if it's interfering or trying to handle the truth. You know, hey, well, God gotta go. You know, that's what it is.
Gotta go. He dies, he dies. You know?
Yeah. It says that I may please him who had chosen him, that I may please him who had chosen him to be a soldier.
Yeah. He that chosen to be a soldier. You at war. You know? Like, you at war right now. So everybody ain't gonna make it. So you ain't gonna fucking fall out on the ground and one of your fucking comrades die or something. Because really, you got a task at hand. Bullets are whizzing by your head. You know? There was a story I read. I don't know how true it is. They're trying to make Esau fucking a monarch or whatever that shit, a mortar. You know, but they're just talking about how he was fighting somebody and he jumped in a trench and shot everybody in the trench. And then he was shooting to give cover fire for incoming troops. And he was sitting next to the machine gun with his back to the machine gun with the importance, the machine, mind you, the machine gun is an enemy machine gun. And he's sitting with his back toward the machine gun shooting the troops that are trying to stop the infantry from coming in. And of course he got shot and died behind doing it. You know what I'm saying? What that story basically, whether it's true or not, I don't like to believe the story because they're trying to make Esau sound like a superhero and his ass to kill a whole family behind some dumb shit. But basically, what they're implying that this dude was selfless, man. He denied, he didn't give a fuck about his family. He was doing it for his country, right? Statistically, to die in war is basically saying fuck your family. But ultimately, you're giving ultimate sacrifice. It's common sense. To even be a soldier to go to war is basically saying fuck your family because you're risking your life. You might not come back.
Okay.
You know, like it's sensible, but on how this works. But if you don't want to see it, it says to the good all things are pure, but to the unbelieving there's nothing pure. So you're gonna find anything that we do hateful and scornful and wicked and all this and that because you just butthurt, man. You're soft. You on some whole ass nigga shit, and you just looking for a reason, man. You know, who's that? Luther Vandross? You know, give me a reason. That's you, man. You ready? You waiting. Any opening you can see, and then you're doing it so proud, man. You're proud. You're deep in it, man. Like you right. Where your congregation at, man? On the internet? You know Esau gonna shut this internet down soon, man. You know, when it's time to have your camp ready to roll and all these people, they gonna be like, oh, Malak, Shar, where are you at when I need you? They're trying to find a truck route and shit. You know, looking for fucking background signals and shit. Maybe I seen this stop sign. Hopefully he passed me up and I can follow him. They know where to find us, man. On every fucking, not fucking, but every corner, man. They know we out there. They can go outside and find us in every city. They can't find you. Your back hurt. You know?
Yeah. Precept. This is Luke chapter 14, verse 26. If any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sisters, yea, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple.
Yeah. What the fuck the problem is, man? There you go.
Sacrifice.
The Lord says the hate. You know what I'm saying? Like that's worse than fuck. You know what I'm saying? I said fuck your family. He said hate your family. But is he saying hate them? Like you come home like motherfuckers. The Lord say hate all y'all. Like bitch, fucking rice-a-roni and shit.
You know,
kids sleep. I'm about to whoop their ass. Like,
wake them up, whoop them while they sleep for no reason. You want to sleep on time, motherfucker? That's something for your ass. Motherfucker. You know, no, man. It doesn't mean that. Like, it's common sense on what it means. It's common sense. But you're just looking for a fight. You're just looking for a fight. You got one, but you ain't got one. Because I ain't going to keep on. Because I know what it is. You know, my spirit was like, I really don't want it. You know, you just irksome to watch.
You got time.
But I know what it is. You're looking for something. You're looking for an attack. You're trying to feel like somebody. Because right now, you're nobody. You're nobody, man. Talking to nobodies. So you need to poke a fight. You like Eminem looking for another rap battle, man. You know, without somebody to target, you really ain't got no substance. That's why Eminem hot now, cause he got somebody to talk about now. He say, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna talk about all the rappers and shit." Right. But them last albums, he just randomly rapping and shit was flopping, cause he had nobody to, talk about. That's you. You need somebody to talk about. You need that energy so you can come up with more lessons and topics and things like that. Presenting you like Baloo. You need to join Baloo.
Yeah. Where that nigga go? He dead.
Yeah, nobody giving them energy, man. he ain't got no life. I don't know what this nigga. Last time I seen him was in the Dominican Republic, and that was it.
Yeah.
Maybe he's
You
stuck now.
That nigga said, "Fuck this shit. I'm about to chill."
Tropical location for the lupus.
Yeah. And you and Baloo will go perfect, bro. That's how you find somebody in congregation. Niggas that follow him. But at the end of the day, all hell's about to break loose.
Yeah.
All hell's about to break loose, whether you want to prepare the people or not. You know, what the scriptures say, when a man see danger, he bloweth the trumpet.
Hey, bro. Hey, because we were because it said, some preach Yahushua, you know what I'm saying, for envy, strife, and contention. They need, like you said, they need that. They need to feed off of that energy. But at the end of the day, anybody that's pumping y'all niggas' heads up, when shit hit the fan, what you gonna do? You're not feeding off the spirit. You're not going off the spirit. So when you can't communicate with all these people that was, oh man, you graded, man, you destroyed them, you, man, da-da-da-da. Like, y'all niggas is sitting here thinking that it's about proving GMS or Great Millstone wrong. That is, y'all completely gone. It is not about proving us wrong at all. Y'all completely lost, man. You already lost the fucking war because you think that it's about proving us wrong. It don't even come down to it. We just preaching the scriptures, man. We don't have a choice. We just preaching the scriptures. We ain't worried about motherfuckers that's worried about us. So we already winning if you feel like there's a competition. We just doing our job. If you're not doing, you technically are doing your job as a scoffer, but if your job is to prove us wrong and we just reading the scriptures, you already lost, man.
We ain't no rival gangs or none of that shit, man. We doing what the scriptures told us to do, man.
Yeah.
What else can we do?
Y'all gonna come a rival. You do what the scripture's supposed to tell you to do, because it's tell you don't let no shit like that slide. But at the same time, you're it's like answer a fool according to his folly and not answer a fool according to his folly. You know, like, you don't deserve a response. I go ahead, have fun. You want to talk shit, but you're not gonna slander the apostles. We're gonna correct that. You know what I'm saying? Because they're anointed, and for one, they're putting out doctrine that's helping brothers further themselves, including you. You're not gonna sit there and tell nobody. Just like you want to sit there and come up with these names, you didn't go ahead and tell everybody how much you learned from them. Yeah. And then tell them what you learned right from them and tell them what you don't agree with. Put that on the table first and then go ahead and your shit. Then everybody gonna be like, nigga, you learned everything from them. What the fuck is you talking about?
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Everything you learn from them, take out and then start over. Like, start your own.
Yeah, but I would say keep it. Mm-hmm. And then tell everybody what you learned from them. Mm-hmm. Tell everybody from Revelations to how long you've been under them, and tell everybody your story in sincerity and truth. And see how much water you'll hold with any hating or rebuking doctrine that you come up with. People will be like, man, you just like a nigga that's from any kung fu movie that left the dojo, man. You know, that's basically what you is, man.
You learn the name.
You learn everything,
every
man.
single thing.
Everything, man.
I'm trying to figure scripture out.
What's
What are you saying?
Like basically, like you learn from the elders, so you gotta respect them type deal.
Rebuking at the elder.
No, not that one.
I mean, even like you even on a carnal sense,
Sirach, like
when somebody give you the game on something that's gonna help you, it said they look out for your life. You know, the scriptures say they look out for your life, not by babyfying you, not by they gonna tell you what it is, man.
Yeah.
They see some shit going on in Israel, hey, we gonna get on that. You know what I'm saying? We gonna set the record straight, and if we don't care about you. But niggas in the world, even niggas in the world, like some OGs, they give you the game. Hey man, don't do that because I went through that. This is gonna happen. So if you like that, you biting the hand that feeds you, pretty much, man. You saying fuck that advice that they giving you, man. You gonna turn your back on
I
it.
got a better idea. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I got this. You know,
have fun with that one.
Watch this.
hold my beer. Yeah, hold my beer. Yeah. Hold my beer. But yeah, these bring out the last couple. We're gonna close it out. I don't want to, ain't too much to harp on with this nigga, man.
yeah, come. It's just sitting. It says mark those that cause divisions and offenses contrary to the doctrine.
Yeah.
That's all we doing, baby.
That's all we doing.
That's
You know
all
what
we
I'm saying?
doing, man.
I kind of just flipped to something, but it goes right with it. It says, 1 Peter 3:16. Wait, we're gonna go to 14, man. But and if ye suffer for righteousness' sake, happy are ye, and be not afraid of their terror, neither be troubled. But sanctify the Lord the Most High in your hearts, and be ready always to give an answer to every man that asks you reason of the hope that is in you, with meekness and fear. You know, for the simple fact that, far as defending the gospel, all right, it's not like we're like, well, really it is our this truth of ours, as the apostles of Bar said, but it's not like we're just doing it to say something back. This is our obligation, man. Okay, and we ready at all times. Now, like the brother said, we're not gonna feed into your contention. I need a power surge, basically. Let me start some shit. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna feed into that. We're gonna go off the spirit, because that's what the spirit told us to do. All right, but this is what I wanted to get. It said, having a good conscience, that whereas they speak evil of you, as of evildoers, they may be ashamed that falsely accuse your good conversation in Hamashiach. That good conversation is what? It's the good behavior. That conversation goes down to the way that you carry yourself. All right? So people get offended or feel some type of way at how we carry ourselves for when it comes to your family, or putting out lessons, or keeping the holy days or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And they think of it as evil. But at the end of the day, it's us serving the Lord in truth and sincerity, man.
A lot of shit goes. A lot of things that you think are important hits the fan when death is on the line. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't think about work when you fucking got cancer and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your ass going through chemo. Your ass ain't think about hitting the doubles no more. So a woman could have her nails fixed. You're like, bitch, I'm dying. You know? You'll click out on it. I gotta live. If I don't live, you ain't gonna have nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? This is the same, but it's more far off. You know, because judgment isn't executed speedily. You just, it's fully setting the hearts of men to do evil, but it's fully setting you to be soft. Because you don't see the prophecies. You don't believe in the prophecies. You just believe in, you just hope that the Lord will save you and have mercy on you along your journey.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, have mercy on me when you pop up. You know, I'm doing work. I'm doing enough. Just have mercy on me and my beautiful daughter. I hope Johnny Bones Jones punch you in that face for not making that milkshake right. You know what I'm saying? While you on the road.
Johnny Bones Jones. That's a nigga. That's a nigga.
That's some nigga.
Yeah, down the street. He ain't down the
Niggas
street
around the corner.
because he can travel. He over the road. You know what I'm saying?
everywhere.
Yeah. Your
Yeah.
family at stake. You fucking owe your family. That's the worst thing you can do to your family. Be a truck driver.
You gonna have a nigga
Fucking asshole. You worry about yourself. You deny the truth and your family. You know?
And you didn't deny your family for the truth.
Yeah. You're a dickhead, man. Like,
Yeah.
once
Yeah.
you really look at it, you're the asshole, bro.
Dumbass.
Your woman, like, you see your woman's getting that D, and she can't wait for you to leave, wait for your soft ass to leave, pay the bills. So Johnny Bones Jones, or she like tired of your shit and she about to leave you, man. Ain't no woman want to be away from her man, especially when a man doing what he's supposed to do, giving a woman that ride and shit. You know, a woman don't want you to leave. You ever been with your woman all day and then you be like, look, I gotta go and lock the door to my car. You want to leave already?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're coming back? Like, god damn, I've been with you all week, man.
16 hours straight.
16 hours straight, but they're gonna play pool. When damn pool. And you click it up. That's how your woman's supposed to be when you're doing the right things. But your woman like hurry up and leave. You know what I'm saying? A corner woman. You know, all women are like that, man. You know? Yeah, your woman is Johnny Bones Jones, man. You know? I gotta say. That's all I gotta say, man.
This is 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 14. But continue thou in the things which thou hast learned and hast been assured of, knowing of whom thou hast learned them.
Yeah, it says knowing of who thou has learned them. You learn, like we said, you learn everything from you because you still keep. You still come out with the give all praise to Yahweh Shai. That was, you can learn that from the apostles. You learn the name from the apostles. You learn the breakdowns of the scriptures from the apostles. But yet, you see one little thing that the apostles say that you don't agree with. No, they saying abandon your family. No, I can't get down with that. What about you? You got to take care of your family. Yeah, we got to take care of our family. We got to take care of our people first, man.
Yeah, the nation of Israel, if Yahweh Shai had the same mindset of you, we'd be shit out of luck.
So now you out here, you're slandering, you coming up with all kind of shit just to remain relevant, and you're being wicked, man.
Yeah.
Straight out, you're being wicked.
Yeah.
You don't see that. you so far gone, man.
The irony of your name being Malak Shar, you're not a Malak or a Shar.
How you gonna be a king prince?
King.
I thought about that.
Malak
Hey,
Shar.
I was over here like, I think my Hebrew's correct today. That's king prince right there. Something going on.
You're not a Malak or a Shar, you know? Like,
Something's going on.
you're soft. We need to find a Hebrew name for soft family man.
With a capital T.
You know?
So family man with bad back.
Bad back family man.
Spinal.
I broke my back.
Ooh, boy,
My
don't let
back
me
is
find that
broken.
clip, boy.
Spinal. Yeah. It's not hard.
Yeah,
put
I
a
know.
Tyson, this is my back.
I'm trying to make him big.
The point is, don't turn you turn your
I'm
back.
gonna send him
on
the
truth.
link. I'm gonna just put that on his videos. Like, I'm gonna start copying and pasting that link to all his videos in the comment board.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's the rebuke you deserve. Like, that's the edification you deserve. I broke my back. You know, this nigga here, who is this guy? Yeah, that was me. I'm gonna make a random YouTube so you don't flag my shit, so I can make a random YouTube keep on sitting there. You know,
Slow him down.
this guy don't do the work because his back hurt. Post that on every video. I learned that from the scoffers. Motherfuckers are relentless.
Consistent too.
Yeah.
What was that black cherry?
That black
Oh,
cherry.
yeah. Where you at when you get it?
Need to send that nigga like a Pokeball. Out of a Pokeball. Man, you terrible if I choose you. Roll that boy out of your comment board.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's great. You had one of your comments?
No.
That's
Oh,
it.
you did?
it.
Alright.
All right.
Go ahead, brother.
Hey, so with that being said, we're gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rukar, Kodash. Once again, double honors unto our apostles and our elders at GMS that rule well and that teach well. Salutations unto you, sincere Akim, doing the same works that our Lord Yahweh Shai did. All right,
That's right.
all right. With that being said, we're gonna say shalom.
Shalom.
Black cherry.
That nigga
Yeah,
said
but-
they gonna put chips in the toilet paper, so we want to go.